What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do the comparison between Apple Pro RAW and the camera RAW. For the camera, I use Sony A7S III. This is my main camera. I use this for work all the time. I mainly shoot video. However, I do take some pictures and post it on social medias. And 12 megapixels on this camera is way more than enough for what I do. I just take pictures and post it on social media. I don't do any big prints or anything. I want to see how this Apple Pro RAW stack up with the camera RAW. So the plan for today is I'm going to take pictures with my big cameras and the iPhone with the same compositions. And my goal is I want to see if I can apply the same edit that I normally did to the camera RAW on this Apple Pro RAW. And that including my presets and all the Lightroom adjustments. So without wasting more of your time, let's get into it. Today we have our good friend Hannah. She's going to be our model today, and I think this is going to be a fun shoot. You ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Yeah, so pretty much just do like a couple steps. Go. I think this looks great. Let's do a couple more shots. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
All this stuff's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do one with the iPhone. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to put these plates on my camera so I don't have to sit it on the floor. Hold on. Boom. Just clip.
Wow.
There you go.
Fancy.
Now we don't have to put it on the floor. Now take some pictures with the iPhone. So in order to use Pro RAW on iPhone, you have to have at least iOS 14.3, and you just go to the cameras, click on format, you'll be able to turn this on. And when you go to the camera app, you can see the RAWs right here. You can click on it, and now you're shooting RAW. Also in RAW setting, the one thing you can change is the apertures, the exposures right here. That's the only thing that you can change in the RAW. So yeah, let's take some pictures. 2, 3. Hold on. All right, move that way a little bit. Nice. Now back to the iPhone. Nice. Stay. One more. All right. I want to get some highlights on it. Maybe come a little further. Can you do like one step forward? There you go. Look to this size right here. Yeah, I like when you lean forward. Try it one more time. Look at the camera. We're gonna take the same pictures, but this time with the phone. Nice. Let's do one more time. Give it. Okay. Bring this to right here. So for this shot, we are going to try the portrait mode. We're going to take pictures with the iPhone first, and then I'm going to switch to my camera. Stay right there. One more. All right, I think we got it. Let's switch to the camera. And for this one, I'm going to use 35mm instead of the 17 to 28. Use 35. Look at the camera. Can you stand right here? Yeah. You want to give me the purse? I think without purse looks better. Or you can like take your jacket off and hold it with one arm. Thank you. Stay right there till your head a little bit. All right, put your arms over your head. Nice. Look these directions. Awesome. I think it looks really good. Nice. Perfect. One more. Are you comfortable sitting on here? Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be the hard shot because the sun's in the background.
Yes.
Don't step back. I know. Okay. Can you do one without the jackets? Yeah. Be careful, don't fall backward. I do like this though.
I like that one.
Yeah. Okay, so for the shot, this is going to test the strengths of this camera because the sun's right behind her. It's a backlit, and I want to see how this camera is going to handle this. So let's go. Look to your left again. Awesome. So we're going to do this pose right here.
Okay.
The reason I picked this spot because now we have her in the shadows and we also have the highlights at the back. So I want to see the dynamics range on these cameras and how good it is. And I'm going to see if I can bring back the highlights on that overexposed sections in the post. So let's do it. Bring down exposures a little bit. We're like right. -7 is good already. Can you have your arms like higher? There you go. Look at the camera. Nice. One more. We are still using 35 1.4, so let's see how it looks. I think we got it. So that is everything. Now let's go home. All right, guys, welcome to the editing portions of this video. I already import all the pictures into my Lightrooms, and for the iPhone pictures, I highlight it in red. You can see it's right here. And for the iPhone pictures, you can see this little icons right here. It's actually this GPS coordinates. So when you click on it, you can go to the map and you can see where you took the pictures. So I think it's pretty neat. A couple things that I want to tell you guys when you're shooting RAWs on the iPhones. Number one is the exposure. I realized when I switched to the RAW options, the exposure seemed to be a little brighter, so I had to manually go and dial it down a little bit. I don't know why every time I switch to RAW, the exposure just blown up. I have no idea. And number two is the digital sharpness. If you zoom in into these pictures, you can see all this clarity and sharpness around her eyes and her face. So what I figured is I could just go to the details on the adjustment and dial it down to 0. Now it looks a little bit more pleasing to the eye. And number three is you cannot shoot RAW in portrait mode. I didn't know this until I go on the locations and I want to shoot a couple portrait, and when I switch to the portrait mode, the RAW option is gone. However, I did took a couple pictures with RAW. Let me find it. I think this one's right here. I still don't like the portrait mode on iPhone. You can see this little edges right here. It's not really clean around her jackets and her hair. So, but at least, I guess for the regular people, I don't think they really notice that. But for me, I have been doing photography for years now. So with these little things, I could tell exactly that this one is shot on iPhone instead of the professional camera. So that's just a couple of things for you guys to know before you're shooting in RAW on iPhone. So now let's actually editing this photo. So this is one of my favorite from the first pictures that we took. And let me apply one of my favorite preset. It already looks good. Like, I don't think I want to change anything else, but maybe I'm gonna put a little bit of the gradient. It's right here, and turn it down a bit so it's bring more attention to the center. Maybe one more is right here. I don't know, I think it looks good already. I might go in and bring a little bit more highlight to her eyes and all that kind of stuff, but for the sake of comparison, I'm just going to leave it at that for now. So now let me apply the same setting to the iPhone Pro RAW. So I'm just gonna hold. So now let me just hold the comments and clicks on the iPhone Pro RAW and syncs everything. Now let's go to the iPhone. Okay, so what I find out is the iPhone is a little bit underexposed compared to this one. So I guess let me bring the exposure up a little bit. I think that looks nice right there. Let me bring the highlight down a little bit. See if I can crop this a little bit. Maybe right here. So as you can tell, it's not the sharpest pictures, but also this is the wide angle pictures. So if you just post these pictures on social media, I don't think people would notice as much. But what impressed me the most is all this adjustment that I have on my camera raw. I'll be able to apply on it and everything looks almost identical. Yeah, I think it already looks good to me. A little highlights overblown a little bit over here, but I don't think that's matter as much. You'll be able to manually go and paint it a little bit if you want to do that. You know, all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to do all of that right now because it's gonna take me a while to really need pickings all these little things in these pictures. But overall, I think it looks amazing. Alright, so let's go to the pictures number 2. Let me apply the same preset I have. Change my exposures a little bit. And I think it looks good already. Like the colors and everything looks amazing. Just to save time, I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Now let's apply the same thing to the iPhone pictures. But now let me hold this and synchronize this. Okay, so for this one, these pictures seem to be a little blown out. Let me see. Okay, let's bring this up. 0. Bring the exposure down a little bit. I don't know, it looks good already. Look at that. That's not much difference. Imagine taking pictures on the iPhones and then you could apply the same setting with Lightroom Mobile and you get these pictures straight from your iPhone. I think it's amazing. Even the clarity of her eyes right here, it looks good. I don't know what to say. I think it looks amazing. Now let's go to the third pictures, and I actually already applied the same setting that I have on this one. Maybe let me load down the temps a little bit. 65. Okay, I think it looks great. Let me apply the same thing to these pictures. Okay, so for some reason the iPhone pictures seem to always brighter. I'm not sure why, so just go back here and adjust all these things again. And I don't know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty close. Look at that. You can see the before and after. This is the iPhone Pro RAW. Looks crazy. I don't know. I never imagined taking pictures from my iPhones and I'd be able to apply all the settings that I normally did to my camera raw. This is crazy. And remember, we are just posting these pictures on social media. I don't think people would know if you take these pictures on the big cameras or the iPhone if you just look at these pictures by itself right here. All right, let's move on to the portrait. Alright, that is all for the video. I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to download the free preset link in the description down below. And if you guys decide to use it, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Samuel Ray. And if you're new to here, please subscribe to the channel for the future content like this. And don't forget to let me know in the comment what you guys think about this video and what you guys think about the Apple Pro RAW and how it's going to change photography in the future. Other than that, I will see you guys next video. Oh wait, happy 2021!